Now let's start joining our bias strips together. We'll take one and take another one. The first one is good side up. The second one is good sides together. Line up the raw edges. We do want a 1/2 inch seam allowance, so we need to make sure that these edges are lined up so that it's a 1/2 inch of little triangle pointing out there. I'm going to lower it on the, I can see that that's not quite a 1/2 inch. So we're going to line up the raw edges so that they will provide a 1/2 inch seam allowance. When you do that, you're going to have a little triangle pointing out here that's out about approximately a 1/2 inch. So let's start sewing. Now when we get to the end, put our needle in a down position, take the end of the one that's on top and put the other end of it good side up. Take another strip and line up the raw edges so that you can have a 1/2 inch seam allowance. Once again, notice how these points make a little V here. Let's just slide, lift up your pressure foot, slide that in. For the next one. Next strip, good sides together, line up the raw edges, slide that little V under the needle, needle down, good side up, add the next strip, good sides together, 1/2 inch seam allowance, under the needle, lower the presser foot. Now we have only 6 strips. You may be doing a project that's quite large, and you may need several strips, maybe strips that are much longer than these. So once you get the routine of this, this goes very quickly. Raise up your presser foot. Remove that from the sewing. And then just clip. Hopefully you can see this. These small threads. In between. And we now have our 3 extra yards of continuously sewn bias strips that are ready to wrap over our cording. Now you may find, as I did, that some of your strips get a little off. It's not a big problem. We can correct that when we're sewing. But by and large, you've got good connection. Okay, there we go. Next step.